Sorry ass DJ.
Sweet Revenge, a Friday the 13th film short, is about a group of people going up to Camp Crystal Lake to enjoy the weekend, but we got Jason Voorhees who's going to ruin those plans. Hey everybody, how you doing out there? And welcome to my late review of this Jason Voorhees film short called Sweet Revenge. Now, I even had someone comment if I was going to do this or not, and I said to them, no, I really wasn't planning on doing this. I don't really do film shorts. I prefer to do a full-length film than just do something that's like only 15 and a half minutes long. But you know what? I decided to buckle down, check it out, and I was like, you know what? I have my own thoughts to talk about here. I'd be kind of curious what you guys thought about this short here, if you've seen it, if you liked it, if you did not like it there. So let's get ourselves started. Going with the likes. Definitely very cool getting back and seeing Crystal Lake. I thought that was really awesome. Getting Jason Voorhees finally after, 16 years. Really cool to see him. I will admit, it doesn't really bother me like other people that said that we're so used to seeing buff Jason with all these stuntmen and all that there, which is true. But honestly, seeing a skinny Jason, it did not bother me one bit. You get the kills, mostly Aftermath. I did like the kills there. I thought there were some very unique Aftermath kills. There is one really gory scene, and I thought that was glorious as hell. I definitely enjoyed the title Sweet Revenge because there's a little bit more to it there than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be kind of a simple Jason getting revenge on these people. But I kind of liked there was actually a little bit more to the point on that. I definitely enjoyed the story. I thought that was really good. I mean, even though it's the same story as all the other full-length ones with people going to Crystal Lake, at least for the most part. I definitely enjoyed getting the Friday the 13th theme song. That was really cool. It wasn't in it that much. And then the final like is going to be, there's two moments, which I'm not going to give away here, where it's what the hell? And I'm like, oh my God, I did not expect that to go that way. Like, you think it was going to be one thing, and you kind of get a 180 out of this here, and I really did like that. Now moving on to the dislike. When it comes to the characters, I did not care one bit about any of these characters. They were not interesting. It felt like that they really didn't even have chemistry that much with each other. I didn't like the script, the dialogue. Felt like that definitely needed a lot more work. Or maybe it was just because the way that these actors were saying their lines. I thought that this was actually directed sort of a 50-50. I thought that the director, Mike P. Nelson, which I looked at his filmography, and I have never seen anything that he's actually done. This is my first thing that he's actually directed. I think that there was some really good direction and some really good camera shots in the daytime. But then when you get to the night shot and you decide to just use the natural, like moonlight and the natural darkness, you hardly could even see anybody when they're outside. So I thought those were pretty bad there. And someone might have to explain this to me. I don't know if this is really going to be a spoiler or not, but I feel like enough people probably have already seen it. So we have a character that ends up going on a kayak by themselves. They end up going right past Camp Crystal Lake there, and they do show a couple dead bodies there. She eventually does get pulled under the water. It's still daylight, and then all of a sudden when she finally comes out of the water, it's night. And I'm very confused about that there. So it kind of took me a little bit out of the movie. And the final dislike is going to be, like, the last 30 seconds of this movie felt like there was going to be some good build-up coming up here. And then all of a sudden we just get the credits. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not going to give my normal rating that I usually do with the stars and all that. I'm just going to say, do I recommend it or not? I do recommend checking it out. So there you folks go. There is my review there. Hopefully you guys liked it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully it will be my ranking the big 3 part 6s. Have yourselves a good one. Bye.